like not happy.
Hi, Lou. Can I give you a hug?
Bye, Lou.
I can't right now. God, I feel terrible. Shit, man. Oh, I felt so bad. I was like, Lou, can I give you a hug? I thought she was gonna say no.
We voted out Lou, which was the idea of mostly everyone. Which worked out. Bad thing was, we were standing right there when she walked out, and I was like, when I get nervous, I start laughing. So I was sitting there trying not to laugh because I was so nervous and like hated myself. It was miserable. And then Ashley tried to give her a hug, and I was like, no, just let her go.
Challenge ends, Lou's walking by. Or, tribal ends, Lou's walking by. And Ashley looks at her and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, Lou. I'm sorry. I'm sitting there like, Ashley, shut up. Shut up. You do not have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. She escalates it by saying, can I come give you a hug? Why? Why? You just voted her out. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do such a backstabbing? That is so fake.
Lou seemed like a really good person. I mean, I didn't know her that well. Only the few minutes that we meet before the game begins. But she's a good person. And we had to vote out someone. And unfortunately for her, she didn't make, I don't know. It was just unfortunate for her.
Okay, everyone, hello. Welcome back again. So we're getting a first look at the other tribe, right? You're both down one member. So take a look at that, check it out. And we're officially ready to head into our very first challenge. Are we excited? Yeah! They're very excited. Okay, so I'm going to explain the challenge, and then we're gonna head in and get going. So basically, you all have seen, it's gonna exist in the room that we were just in. You all saw how there's like several rows of lecture hall stationary chairs. The way it's gonna work is in the back of the room, we're gonna assign like 3 separate roles to your team. So there's 8 on each team. You'll need to assign one person who's a leader or a caller. You'll assign 4 people that are gonna be blindfolded, and you're gonna assign 3 people to complete a puzzle. So we'll start at the very back of the room. The 2 callers will be in charge of calling to the 4 people that are blindfolded to maneuver through the chairs to collect 4 bags for your tribe. Once all 4 bags are back to the back of the room, you can drop them on the floor. They contain puzzle pieces to a word puzzle that the 3 puzzle completers will work on. It is a phrase, the puzzle. First person to complete their phrase and have it checked by me is the winner and does not have to go to tribal council next week. The person that loses, unfortunately, will be going to tribal council and we will be down another member.
Sorry. It's fine.
Mine are too.
There's stuff on the, yep.
Yeah, I got my laptop in there.
I'm gonna stomp on it.
Okay, I feel the wall.
Yeah. Watch over people's stuff on the floor so we'll get in the middle. Yeah, you're good.
You guys are all good right where you are.
Where are we going?
Can we stop?
I don't know. That's going to the back of the classroom.
Okay, we're here. Let's stop walking and I'll lead you guys each in here.
Are we ready? Ready? Accounted for? Blindfold people, are we ready? Yeah! Okay, leads, callers, are we ready? Okay. And your time starts now.
All right. Danny, forward. Forward. Danny, forward. Danny, forward.
It's so quiet. Wait, is that
Lizzie, go right, left. Let's go straight.
Where is struggling a little bit.
Okay, take a few steps backwards, and you're going to come to your left. To your left. Kirsten, all the way.
Left.
Kirsten, should I go?
Kirsten.
No.
All the way, please. You'll come straight.
Kirsten.
Straight, no, take a step to your left.
Alyssa, stay there.
Me?
Right here. Liz.
You're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there.
So close to 2x.
Claire is so close and they cannot get it. Mayor is back with their first bag. They're going out to get their second.
Okay. Casey, stop.
Wow, and they have not gotten the bag back yet.
Yep.
Can I go?
Did we say you had to?
Can I go now?
Wait, Kaden.
Can I go now?
1, 2,
Stay there, Zach.
Stay there. Okay.
2, 3, 4, stop.
Hey, I'm just letting you know I'm gonna be over. I'm taking my blindfold off now, yes?
You're gonna turn.
No.
Kirsten.
Hold on.
Now.
Claire is trying a different strategy.
It's not that one, it's the one on the right side.
You're almost down to the end of the aisle.
Yes, correct. That is the correct bag.
Turn
Okay,
around,
you
Alyssa,
step
turn around. Turn around. 2 rows back. Towards me.
Step forward, all the way forward.
Right there. Go down the aisle.
Bag. They're headed out for their third. Claire has yet to get a bag. Home.
For 1
Right
moment.
there. Okay, all the way down. There's trash in there. Sorry. Can you do it? Yeah.
Bert, I need you to walk towards the sound of my voice.
I'm looking.
And you're going to stop. And you're going to turn your right. Okay.
Okay, where am I putting this?
Aisle. Come down this aisle. Put your hands forward. There's going to be a trash can. Okay, make your way around it. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah. One more row behind you.
Stop. Reach into the chair to your
One
left.
more row.
What? You're going. What?
Move.
Here's the trash
Move to
can.
your right. To your right.
This way. Awesome.
Over there. Over there. Okay, stop. To your left. Move your hands to the right a little bit. On your right. Right there. Where does know who you're talking to? Okay,
Sorry,
I can't see the bag.
I don't want to send you out until I know where you're going.
Okay, Zach, move to your right, forward a few. Down, past the aisle. There you go. Move forward a little bit. Okay, stop. Forward a little bit more.
Step to your right.
This one? Okay.
Keep going.
Forward! Peyton, forward! Now stop, turn to your left. Move forward. Keep, you're going to take about 2 steps. Take 2 more steps. Hand. Move forward. It is on the arm of the chair. Yeah, your hand just touched it. Your right hand just touched it. Yeah, perfect. Make your way back to your right. Turn to your. Continue. Yep. Take like 1 step to your right. Yeah. And then keep on moving forward. Moving forward. You're gonna take 1 turn. 1 turn your right. 1 turn. 1 turn your right. And come forward. Come forward.
Please move to the front.
Follow me this way.
Kuwait is shifting their words around quite a bit, trying to see what fits.
Where is working? I'm just trying to think what can be like something.
I think there's two. Two?
Y'all got it. Keep going. Keep going.
Older and wiser.
Older and wiser. Let's go, guys.
Let's go. Activate.
There's nothing like that.
Come on, Mayor.
Okay, you know what? Try? No. It's a trick. Trick. Trade. It's trick. No. Two. No. Let's see. This is gonna be vote.
Yeah. What else could the vote be? Also, all of the letters are used. Okay. Have a couple words forming for Mayor, but we're not sure.
Like the Y is
Have a couple words forming for Mayor, but we're not sure.
Wait, victory is that a thing?
Yes. Yes, that's it.
Keep going. Keep going.
Who will get it first?
Victory.
Mayor is back with a couple words, but are they the right ones?
Come on, Mayor.
That.
So, it's a 4-word phrase. 4 words, friends. Has something to do with the game. 4 words.
We're working with? Mayor thinks they're getting close.
Come on, team.
Yes. I think we have it. We have it. Yep.
Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. Mayor, our winners. Congratulations, you will not be going to tribal council.
Unfortunately, you are our losers for this week, and we will see you in tribal for Mayor with the Team Immunity Idol. Somebody keep it, bring it back. If you don't have it next week, you're holding fast.
So went to the greenhouse, because that's what I first thought. Went to the greenhouse, and the lady there said, no one's told me anything, so I don't think it's here. You're the second person who's come here this week asking about it. Like some guy came here yesterday.
Oh,
yes.
you're telling.
It was like some guy was here yesterday. Like, wait, I know this. Yeah, it was some guy came here yesterday asking, and it was like, but someone or something.
Okay. Because like I looked at the Beneficence statue because I was like island and well maintained. The other place I looked up where the maintenance like facility was, but it's off campus, like off campus.
All right, so we found
On the idol or the
It says, so we know the first one, which we got from Bart, which is Island Nature is beautiful when well maintained. And we have clue 2, blue light is northwest of where I was. So I'm thinking it's either by a blue light or by the dorm. Like the emergency lights on campus. Those ones fun.
Okay. Do we all want to go together?
We are Felita Bush. On our way home. Yes. How are you feeling? I feel like we're both in a really good position.
Yeah.
I feel very safe.
Same. Who do you think's next? So obviously we don't have to do anything this week, but
I'm kind of afraid of Casey with her being friends.
yes. Me too.
Alyssa has beef with us.
Yeah.
We voted her off.
Exactly. And so they could just use that however.
I know.
Yeah.
That's really it.
Yes. Yeah. I want to know more from Gail. Yes. Just because they
haven't been as actors.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
they proved themselves tonight.
They did. Yes.
Especially when Peyton C couldn't hear them.
Yeah.
And they just took their whole heart into it. And that was the final bag. Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I'm really bummed that Lou got voted off. First of all, for my sake, I'm worried about what that means for my alliance with Elliot. I'm hoping that he can still trust me and know that I'll be like good in alliance. I feel like I did pretty well in the challenge and did prove myself in it. So hopefully he decides that I can stick around now that I can't be getting clues from Lou. Yeah, you don't mess with my sister. If you have siblings, you know that only you can mess with your sibling, no one else can. So I'm not a fan that they voted her off. And if I make it to the merge, I really just, they're my target. No one messes with Lou other than me. So yeah, so during the challenge, I look over and I see a little tiny piece of paper. Like, we really could have missed it. So, but I was thinking, oh, it's a clue to the puzzle, not thinking it's a clue to the hidden immunity idol. So I wish I would have just played it off and like hit it myself instead of the underclassmen, or instead of being there with Elliot and Megan finding it. I think I would have just opened it up by myself later on. But you know, you live and you learn. While we were looking for the clue, or looking for the idol, Ellie and I both decided that we did not want to have Megan find it, or one of us find it in front of Megan. We've said before that she talks so much, and I don't know if that's her strategy or if she's just a talkative person, but she will say anything.
We can just focus on the social aspect of things and that we don't have to worry about voting someone else out, because I really, really vibe with our tribe. And I feel like our teamwork is like, you know, especially just like how quickly people are willing to do things and stuff like that. And I have my first alliance with Elliot and Hannah, since we were the ones who won and we did the puzzle together, and 2, we found the hidden immunity idol. So I am content with my alliance right now, but if I could add someone, I would add Peyton C. I really vibe with Peyton C. I love that he reached out to me to like thank me for like having a camera and like holding everything and stuff like that, which is nice. Hannah, we saw the Underclassmen and it was over half the tribe. That's a lot of people to look for an idol. Like, who's gonna use it? As unfortunate as it is for Lou, this is giving Hannah a whole other reason to fight. And if she makes it to merge and we're still in alliance, like, I am going to get out that Underclassmen team. I'm gonna help her get vengeance back for her family.
Island hunting. Again. Without Megan. T. So Megan took me home last night. I was like, so what do you think of the gang? And so obviously she talked and spilled. She does not trust Casey at all.
Okay.
So either we use that to our advantage and get Casey on our side and be like, hey, she doesn't trust you.
Yeah.
Or we use Megan.
Yeah.
Or use Megan, and because she just told us all of her alliances last night.
Yeah.
It was her.
That she was talking to you?
Yeah, Peyton.
That makes me so nervous.
Like,
that's why I'm like, I don't trust her.
I can't walk around with you.
Like, even if I do trust her, I can't tell her any information because it's just gonna come right out.
The whole time I was like, no, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. No,
Thank you. Like, do you have any more?
Yeah. So I guess we can circle back to Casey and Megan next week.
Yeah.
Anyway, yesterday we had our little meeting and I left early because I was like, we're not really talking about much. And so I just left, and I know they were talking about me, but I want to know what they think. I'm just curious, like, oh, that Casey girl is like, I don't know, I say a lot of ditzy things sometimes, so maybe they don't trust that I'm gonna be good enough. I don't know. They're scheming though. And Danny, who's my alliance, he is awesome if he's telling the truth. And I think he's telling the truth to me, but every time I talk to him, I'm like, maybe he's lying. It's this game. It's messing with my psyche. And then I'm like, okay, I know Elliot has to have an alliance because he's smart. I know Hannah has to have an alliance. She's pretty smart. Like, everyone on your team's pretty smart, and they have to have alliances, but obviously it's not me. So are they all on one alliance? I don't know.
Week 2. Give it up for week 2. This is where my bell would go if I had one. Week 2. After a fantastic challenge last week where Mayor was victorious, obviously, I am very relieved that we won't be going to Tribal Council. Because I don't know about like the other Survivor players, but I don't really like hurting people's feelings. It's not my favorite thing to do, and I felt really, really bad about having to vote anybody off. And that is exactly why I went for voting for someone who I felt like there was no beef to be had. I could very easily see me voting for myself if need be, because I don't want to target somebody and be like the deciding factor or whatever. But we don't even have to worry about that this week because Team Mayor not going to Tribal Council. I think I established myself as like a pretty strong player after last week's challenge. It's really important to be able to step up when other people are a little nervous. I got a pretty loud voice, I got a pretty boisterous attitude, and I really hope that nobody got bruises because they were walking around the chairs and things. I'm most concerned about Peyton. So this week I'm probably gonna be like, hey Peyton, how are your legs? Any bruises? No? Great. You want an alliance? You want to form an alliance? Because I still think that like having a big, strong human man might be one of my better choices for an alliance, considering it would fill a niche that I myself cannot
We
fill.
didn't really talk too much game. Obviously, there's not a lot of game to talk about in a full tribe setting because we have no tribal council. So there is no conversation on where we think we are in the game, where we think, you know, what we're thinking as far as voting and all of those things. I think that Danny and Casey, I don't know if they're working together. However, I think that they're very friendly with one another. So I think there is some sort of bond or connection between them that I definitely want to keep my eye out on. Also think that Megan is a complete oversharer. But I wouldn't put it past Megan for it to be part of her strategy. Obviously, Elliot at this point is like my number one. But there was some information shared when it was just Danny, Megan, Elliot, and myself. Elliot did share that the information that he got from Hannah, that Bart shared that he didn't want to be playing the game anymore. And obviously I had to act shocked. I was like, what? Bart said that? Oh my goodness, like what? Because obviously I didn't want them knowing I knew that information. Like, come on now. Hopefully they believed it. We'll see, I don't know. The masks really help, so I'm glad I was wearing my mask. I was kind of shocked that Elliot shared that information though.
We won last week's, which was pretty great. Team Mayor coming together and good teamwork, and won the first challenge, which is kind of nice. Gets off to a good start, and we don't have to worry about, you know, tribal this week, but we do have to worry about this next challenge, which I feel is like going to be physical because of the description. But we're up to the challenge, and we're ready to meet that head on. So pretty excited about that, and can't wait to see you guys out there. See ya.
I know the second hint.
You do?
Yes. It is, blue light is northwest of where I lie. So I'm looking over there, and I see blue light, and that island is northwest of blue light.
Huh?
I said I don't want to get wet or dirty.
Yeah, I already put my hand in there, and it's not too good.
I feel like it would be by the tree.
Sorry.
But on that is also why I know that our clues are similar, because I saw a very large group of puer idol hunting in the similar area. My umbrella broke. If you pull out an idol, man.
If I pull out one, I would be ecstatic.
Are you gonna tell me something?
No, I'm not gonna tell you anything at all. So we won, thank God.
Yes.
But I'm like so nervous because right now our team is like almost an alliance of 8, and that's not gonna work.
Yeah. And so should we get more alliance?
I feel like we need to get like at least 1 or 2 more people.
Well, I think that Hannah, is that her name?
Hannah?
The one with the sister?
Yes.
And also her sister looks just like her.
Really?
Did you see her on
No,
the other team?
I did not even look at
Hannah
that.
has a sister on the other team, and she's secretive about it, and they look alike. Well, I think.
Do you think she's kind of like on the outskirts?
Hannah?
Yeah, just because of that.
True. And we probably have to tell it. Well, we don't have to, but.
Yeah. Peyton, I like Bart.
I love Bart.
I love Bart.
Should we get both of them?
I'm cool
Or
with
should
that.
we-
I like Bart's like a number 1. Like to like add to an alliance.
I like Bart.
really want to talk to Bart.
I love Bart.
But I love Elliot, but I just don't trust him. I don't know what to
He's
do.
too good at game. Sorry, I'm drinking chocolate milk. He's too good. He knows too much, and he's sneaky.
I will say, I did go idol hunting last night. I didn't record any of it because it wasn't worth anything to record anyway. I didn't find anything. But I did, when Gail said like an island, she brought that up and she was talking about beneficence, and I was like, oh my god, that makes a lot of sense. And I was like, okay, so what are like some island like esque things? And I was thinking of like roundabouts, and I was thinking of the roundabouts over at like.
They need maintenance.
Yeah, but I was thinking about like the roundabouts that were like what is it called? Like at the very like entrance right next to the Johnsons. And that's kind of bad. I kind of regret voting for Parr.
Oh no, why?
Because out of like besides you, I feel like he was the other person that I talked to the most outside of the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
Gail did a great job with giving directions to those that were blindfolded. They really just give good directions. Megan, Hannah, and myself, I personally think we killed the puzzle. Had a lot of good teamwork. We worked together really well, and then pulled off the win to help our team win. So that's super exciting to know that we're safe and don't have to vote someone out tonight. However, I'm a little bit worried about Danny and his position and where we're at. I think he's questioning a lot, and I don't want to give him too much to go off of to vote me out. I am in the same boat as Hannah, and that I don't feel super comfortable with him at the moment. I don't dislike him. I think he's a great person. I can't get a good read on him, and that scares me a lot.
We'll start with the good news. Good news is, from what I can gather, it seems like my team trusts me. They shouldn't. I appreciate it, but they really shouldn't trust me. The bad news is, they were telling me about who they don't trust, and one of them is Casey. And Casey happens to be the closest person I have on our team. So if she gets eliminated, that will only do wonders for our alliance. Honestly, I think somebody on our team already has the idol. And my guess is Hannah. The only thing is, I think our team trusts her now because her sister was eliminated.
Alright, we just experienced our first and only loss, right guys?
This is
only loss.
a reality TV show, not a vlog.
Yes, it is. Nope, only loss, right Zach? Only loss? Only one.
Let me tell you something right here. We're not losing another challenge.
No, we're never losing again.
I'm making that very clear. We easily had the lead. We're not losing again.
No.
That's just a fact.
Are we, okay, first of all, are we still like cool with like the alliance?
Yeah.
Have we? Okay, so one, yeah, I think
Where's Aaron?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Aaron.
Well, we could just tell one of them to make us a group chat, and then we'll think of a name. Yeah, we don't need
Yeah. I definitely like us four in like a group chat.
Well, okay. Here's the thing, I don't know. Yeah.
What's up, Zach?
Well, okay. Here's my thought process. If Alyssa feels as though she's in danger, and I have a strong feeling she
has an idol.
That's what I'm saying. Like I have a strong feeling she has it.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah. I think Alyssa's a really strong player.
Alyssa knows what she's doing. She does. She's very safe.
I like Alyssa.
She does. She has friends on the other team. She's friends with Taylor, the host.
Yeah.
Like she's friends with all these people, and that's the reason why they voted her off the other team, because she's dangerous.
Yeah.
I don't think we should let her get to it.
So are you thinking we vote her out next, or we keep her around
I say we keep her for one challenge. Yeah, both of you think
Okay, so no Alyssa.
So I'm actually out here idol hunting right now, and I'm at the admin building again after my failed attempt last time. I'm trying to think of like landmarks that would be significant to whatever the admin building is. So I pick up this rock right over here, and wrong rock. Let's see. So I pick up this rock, and there's this big hole right here. So I'm like, this could be it. But I think it was a snake hole, so I'm just gonna keep looking, keep moving things around, see if I can find this thing.
So, idol clue. Written like this. Says, a place for presidential affairs. I lie beyond a tree a few paces. So I looked by the admin building. I kept looking. I was just looking through, or by the trees where the mulch is, where the roots are, or whatever. I haven't looked. I was so frustrated. The days I went, pouring down rain Monday, I don't care. I went out. It was Monday morning. I wanted to go look. I looked for 2 hours. 2 hours trying to find this idol. And I was on my bike and I was being kind of lenient of like looking around and seeing if anybody saw me. No one saw me, I hope at least. I don't know. Found out that searching for an idol in this game is impossible. I'm frustrated. I can't find the idol. If I find the idol, I'm not going to do anything this week, but I'm going to keep it. One thing I am not sure about is if I tell Aaron. Aaron would be the only person I would tell if I have an idol or not.
Hello again. My things, because of course I'm gonna have things. I'm the best character in this whole show. So yeah, the challenge was something. I felt like we were doing really good. Houston had some trouble telling us what this stuff was. I was moving around. I was like sitting in front of the bag for like 2 minutes, maybe. It was like a Survivor phrase. The 3 people that knew Survivor the most were doing it, which was nice, but like they didn't really get it. So I do have an alliance. I have an alliance with Aaron, Zach, and Ashley. I feel like we're the 4 most strong competitors on our team. The other 2 being Blake and Alyssa. Both of them, I think, are trying to play for themselves. I don't know.
Hey guys, so this is my confessional for this week. So realistically, to be honest with you, I don't really know who to vote for. Me, Kaden, Ashley, and Aaron all decided to vote for Lizzie, but now that I figured out that Lizzie isn't going to be there this week, I don't know if we should just try to vote Alyssa out. And just get her out now. Like, I don't know. It might be a good idea, but it also might not be a good idea. I'm a little lost because I don't really know who to vote for. I don't trust Alyssa at all. Our alliance is good. We're going into this challenge. I feel as though we have an advantage because it's probably going to be something physical, and I think our team is very physical. I think we definitely have the advantage. I'm not losing this week. That's just what's going to happen. I'm not losing at all.
So now I'm kind of getting into this like sort of like situation. Like, do I go with this alliance or do I go with this alliance? There's pros and cons to each alliance. So the pros with going with the Zach, Kaden, and Ashley. It's a smaller group, so if I did vote with them this week, it would still be a 4-4 split, and I have an alliance with Alyssa too, so I could easily just like text her on Discord and be like, hey, we're gonna vote this way this week, and she'd be like, yes, sure, got it. So we can swing either way, because I kind of have Alyssa. I can always tell her what to vote for. And Ashley was also very open to that alliance, but I was kind of more closed off. I think we have a really good solid group on the 5 with the 5 I mentioned before. So not Kaden, Zach, or Alyssa, so they're kind of like on the outs right now. But I like Alyssa, so I want to keep her in. Okay, this might sound really bad, but an ideal situation would be to... Ashley knows the game too much. She is too social. She knows the game of Survivor. She knows how to play. So I feel like... this might sound bad, and that the fact that she was so open to switch alliances kind of worries me a little bit, like that she could always betray us, stab us in the back when we least expect it. We'll take care of business this week with whoever we need to vote out, which we're thinking Zach at the moment. I think that's what we're gonna do. So, we'll vote out Zach, but then I'm thinking like, that sounds really bad, but I kind of want to get rid of Ashley and bring in Alyssa. The only thing is, Ashley would be nice to have on the jury because we're friends with her. Blake and Kirsten and myself have kind of like a core 3 alliance. So we have the 5 majority, right? But then we can always, like when we need to, say we keep losing and we have to vote someone off again, we can always go down to the 3 of us.
Going into week 2, honestly, I'm kind of nervous because I feel like I might get voted off. My team still doesn't trust me. I get those vibes a lot. Personally, I think I'm voting for Kirsten because she got a little nervous in the challenge last week, and I think she's nervous about getting voted off, so I'm gonna vote for her. I kind of have a feeling I'm gonna get voted off, so I'm gonna be really mad if that happens. But I'm looking forward to tribal council. I really hope I don't get voted off. Who I can trust and who I can't trust. I think I have a good feeling of who I can trust. Aaron seems like he might be a good ally, but I'm scared to go into tribal council tonight.
First off, the challenge went okay. In my personal opinion, I did my job as the caller and guided the blindfold people, and they all trusted me, and we got through our challenge pretty easily, our portion of the challenge easily. But everyone's good. Hopefully we will stick to our plan of trying to get out Alyssa as soon as possible and possibly targeting Zach next. But right now, us five are pretty good. Lizzie, Aaron, Blake, Ashley, and myself.
Two things together. Are you on the volleyball team?
Yeah, I am, yeah.
That's why I'm see games.
You should, yeah, you should.
So is your season in the fall?
Mostly because I'm
Spring.
just like,
Spring, okay.
I want to be like, oh my god, there's Aaron.
No, I mean, you can sit on the bench.
But
I won't be on the court,
I'll still
but...
be like, oh my
Hey,
god.
give it a year. Get you some stuff
Yeah,
on
but
your
at least
wings.
you're like on the team, like obviously the tryout, so like you made the team.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Even if you're sitting on the bench, it's still like
Yeah.
your ideal sports. Alright, so let's get discussing when we get discussed. Because
I feel like this week we've been kind of slacking.
So
Well-
here's the situation, is I know there's 3 targets that are gonna be targets for tribal council. You, and Ashley. You wanna know why? Puzzle. That's why. Those blindfold people, when we lost, those blindfold people were so angry, and I was sitting there, I'm aligned with every single person.
We
that did
could-
puzzle.
That
It
puzzle
was so hard.
I
was so
understand
hard.
that, and I'm like, I feel so bad that all 3 of you were doing the puzzle.
Now I know why you said that at the end when you said I'm not gonna vote people out for one challenge or whatever. Like,
Because I'm aligned with all. Here's what I'm thinking right now, and then I want to see if you guys are.
Okay.
So right now there's the 5 of us, and I feel like we should focus on the 5. So Lindsay, Ashley,
Yeah.
Blake, and me.
We have a strong alliance, so...
Yeah, we have a strong alliance, and we're the majority right now. So I think the next target.
with 3 people on the bottom.
Yes, there's 3 people on the bottom: Kaden, Zach, Alyssa, and I feel like the next target should be Alyssa. The problem with that is she may have an.
Yes, that's exactly
So,
yeah.
I feel it'd be safe and kind of beneficial if we went.
Yes.
I kind of agree.
My reasoning, it was his attitude towards the challenge. We can't have someone who's negative towards his own trust.
Threat and issue was Ashley because of
The five,
how
you mean?
yes, because of how social she is. No
She's very
offense, was a
knowledgeable.
little
Like,
much.
she's kind of like us 3, very knowledgeable about the game.
Yes, they're very knowledgeable, and
she
then
will know how to play this game
Yeah.
inside and out.
But I noticed that the balls that she had to go hug Lou after voting for Lou.
Oh, absolutely.
Someone like that is freaking dangerous.
Yeah.
Like. So as we're leaving, I rode my bike and I'm riding back home. Aaron sends me a text. He was like, "Dude, me, Ashley, Aaron, Zach, Aaron, Ashley's Zach, Caden. Ashley was like trying to form an alliance," and I was like, "What?" So he informed me and Kirsten that. We met up, and he informed of that, and we were like, what? We were just so boggled. Why? In my mind, I'm getting screwed because there's Ashley, us 5. There's us 5. Then there's Alyssa, who is a freaking wild card. Kudos to you, Alyssa. No one knows what you're doing. Nobody. Zach is totally on the outs. I can just tell he does not like me and Aaron. Probably because we're bigger and stronger than him. I don't know. He just the way he was looking at us was like downed upon. I'm smarter than you. Like, dude, what? Like, I don't know. We met up, and then Aaron just laid all the tea out there. He put all the tea out. He was like, Kirsten said Zach was talking crap about me, Aaron, and Ashley, because we lost a challenge. Then Aaron tells us that they were targeting Lizzie, and I was like, okay, Lizzie, I want to take Lizzie late. Like, if it was me, Lizzie, and Aaron in the final 3, fine by me. End of the night comes, and we realize that we need to vote Zach. We need to vote Zach to break up that alliance. He was already belittling us because we didn't do well in the challenge. Like, all right, dude, let's see you in the next challenge. Let's see how you do. Well, hopefully it's not in the next challenge. But we're banking on a vote from me, vote from Aaron, vote from Kirsten, for sure on Zach. There's 3 votes. And then hopefully getting Lizzie in to vote for Zach. There's 4. And then Ashley with her little mini tribe that she's got over there with Zach and Caden. There's 2 votes for Lizzie. Ashley, there's 3. And then there's Alyssa. I don't know what to do about you, Alyssa. You are a wild card. Who knows? If you come with us, we are open-minded. We are not going to vote you out right now. But we are going to keep you in the loop of everything. I don't know. We'll see what happens this tribal.
Hello, welcome to your second ever tribal council in the outdoors. Beautiful. Oh, applause. Love it.
We're applauding the outdoors.
Beautiful. Great. So how are we feeling? We're nervous again?
Yeah.
Great.
We're probably always going to be nervous for tribal council. It's
Hopefully-
never something
hopefully we
you
don't
want
have this
to.
problem next week.
Yeah,
We
we won't have this problem next week.
Hopefully,
We're
we'll
going
see.
to win.
Gotcha. Well, Kirsten, so you led your team last week, right? With the bags, the finding of the bags.
Yes.
You guys had a huge head start, and apparently it didn't seem to matter much. How are you feeling about your loss?
So, I felt that I did my part in the challenge, and it was a difficult challenge because it was based on like just teamwork and also the mental aspect of the puzzle. But for this vote, I'm not basing my vote off of who lost the challenge, more so how we worked as a team and the attitude towards the loss.
Aaron, you were on the puzzle, correct? What was that like?
It was very frustrating because we had like so many pieces for the puzzle. We didn't know how many words they were going to be. We didn't have information to repeat it. We had one word that said that's what's really important, but it didn't end up being much puzzle, so we kind of got stuck on that, and then we just tried to figure out the rest of the puzzle. It was frustrating. It was cool.
Like you were also on the puzzle.
Yeah.
What about your take?
Yeah, I was just really frustrated. I mean, like Aaron said, Ashley, she was with us too. We had so many words, but nothing was the right set of words. I think we had or of. I think of was the only word we had, but I was just frustrated after because I was like rethinking that puzzle the entire time after the challenge, and I was like, all right, got a whole week to figure out what the puzzle's gonna say this week. So
Nice. Cool. Hayden, you know, there's been a lot of talk about idols probably over the last 2 weeks. What are your thoughts on idols? Did someone have one tonight?
Probably. Because I only know one person that said hey, it's Alyssa. Alyssa might have one. I think she had a say, but
And there's only one per tribe, so once one of us has it, it's, you know.
Alyssa, I think you got accused of having the idol last week too.
I did indeed.
What are your thoughts on that?
I feel like my team doesn't trust me. But, I mean, no one really has asked me about the clue one-on-one, so.
Zach, so we're in our second week, and this is your second time at Tribal Council. Have we started to notice alliances forming within the group? Are we still just one big happy puer?
I hope that we're one big happy square. I mean, I don't really see any alliances, I guess, but as long as we just keep working together as a team, then hopefully we don't have to come back here next week.
Hopefully. Well, let's see if you're one big happy puer, shall we?
Yeah, we shall.
Let's go ahead and start the voting. Okay, before I count the votes, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol, now is the time to play it. Seeing none, let's get into it. I'm gonna sit this on the ground. Do some squats. First vote. Kirsten. Second vote. Zach. Third vote. Lizzie. One Kirsten, one Zach, one Lizzie. Zach. It's two Zach. One Lizzie, and one Kirsten. Lizzie. Two Lizzie, two Zach, one Kirsten, so we're tied. It's 3-0. Zach. 3 votes Zach, 2 votes Lizzie, 1 vote Kirsten. Zach. 4 votes Zach. Final vote. Zach. 5 votes Zach, and that's majority. Please bring me your candle.
Like, it says BS on it.
Zach. Sorry, but your tribe is spoken.
Love you, Zach.
So, it would appear we might not be one big company there.
I feel a little confused that I got voted out because I don't know. I felt like I was doing really well. I felt like I was getting along with the team. My alliance, for some reason, 30 minutes before coming here, all panicked and had no idea who to vote for. I felt like I was pretty obvious on who to vote for. Considering I got 5 votes, somebody in my alliance probably voted for me, which is a little weird. But I had a good time. It sucks to be the third person voted out, but I mean, that's what happens. It's weird being voted out, considering I felt as though I was a good member of our team. I wish some of them best of luck. I wish everybody best of luck except for Blake and Ellison. So, I know that you guys were gunning for me. That's why I'm out. But I guess the moral of the story for people who want to do this in the future, don't be a threat, I guess. I don't know how I could have stopped that, but hey, felt like I was going to win. Turns out it's more of a social game than I expected, but I had a blast.